Hey Fit Fam, Trainer Casey here, gonna run you through a cardio core workout today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run you through the whole first round and then you can repeat for 2 more rounds. So the prescribed workout is for 3 total rounds and we'll do the whole first round together. We're gonna do 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and like I said, it's gonna be cardio and core focused. So what we're gonna do is we're actually, the first 3 movements kind of like supplement as enough of the warm up. So we're just gonna hop right to it and we're gonna start with some hopping. And we are on, go for it. So just gonna get nice and relaxed in the shoulders. You can do a full hop, or if that impact is too much, you can always just bounce. But what we're trying to do is relax through the shoulders and go to some big expanded breaths. If you are hopping, let your heels kiss the floor with every jump, and every time you land, let those shoulders bounce away from the ears, let those exhales fall out of the lungs. Maintaining some postural integrity through your midsection, but letting those arms be fully relaxed. Awesome, and resting there. I'm gonna get you set up for this next one. We're gonna go feet wider than shoulder width, toes pointed forward, and I want you to pull the floor together. So feel the insides of your thighs turn on, and then we're doing a gliding lunge to one side, continuing to hug the floor with the feet, and then continue to hug the floor as you glide through center and head the opposite way. So we're trying to keep those adductors turned on the whole time as you go side to side. Keep rolling there. As you go to one side, push those hips back like you're reaching for a chair that's too far behind you. That's gonna keep this shin nice and vertical, and then head the opposite way, hit over there, and then keep rolling on that. This isn't necessarily the right way to do a side lunge. This is the way I'm cueing this specific type of side lunge for today. Keep hugging the floor nice and tight. Awesome, rest there. Now we're gonna get feet directly under the bony parts of the hips, and we're gonna find a hip hinge. So I want you to push those hips back, keep the knees nice and stacked. Once you're in your hinge position, knees are not forward, keep them pulled back. I want you to drive your feet away from one another. So like you're standing on a sheet of paper and you're trying to tear that paper. Then we're gonna keep that pressure outward as we hinge down, pushing the floor apart, and then driving up. Each time, the hips are going back like you're reaching for that chair that's too far behind you, or if like somebody was pulling the back of your belt and you're having to hinge your shoulders forward in order to not fall back. Keep rocking on that. Gonna continue to drive those feet apart, nice and strong, trying to turn on the outside of the glutes there. Keep the knees facing forward. Awesome, resting there. Then we're going into a frog crunch hold. So you're gonna put the bottoms of your feet together, the soles of your feet, knees out wide, and then we're gonna crunch straight up towards the ceiling. And then I want you to take big breaths into the belly. So breathe in, let the belly inflate all the way down to your lower abs, out on the sides, and then big strong exhale. Compress all of that in towards the spine as you exhale, and then inhale. Big expanded breath, pulling deep into the lower abdomen, and then big strong exhale. Get all of that air out, drive from the sides, bottom of the pelvis, and continue on those big full breaths. Driving air deep into the lower abdomen. Big strong exhale. On those inhales, you might even feel your low back press into the mat. Awesome, resting there. Then we're coming up and we're gonna hit some climbers. So just gonna get set in your high plank, and we're on, boom. Nice, strong climbers. Staying really stable through the shoulders. Don't let your chest start collapsing in. Really press the earth away. And see if you can get your lats to turn on a little bit. The action would be to screw your hands into the mat. So don't let your hands move, but act like you're screwing your elbow pits forward a little bit. You might feel those lats turn on a little stronger. Keep those nice strong climbers going. Big full breaths. Chin gently tucked. And rest. Awesome. Got a new one for you. Adductor side plank. Bottom leg is gonna be forward. You're gonna be on your elbow. Elbow is directly under the shoulder. This leg is straight. Gonna drive up. Then from here, we're gonna try to rely on the top leg as much as possible. Lift the knee if you can. That's gonna put more weight into this leg. Lift the foot if you can. Then we're holding that top position as hard as you can. If you need to set that toe down, set it down, but you only do it as much as you need to. Try to use that top leg as much as possible. You can always set that knee down as well, or you can hold the top. As you're driving this into the earth, pull that elbow down towards your foot. Get that lat turned on underneath. Good, 5 seconds. 2, 1. Oh boy. Other side. Getting set. Bottom leg forward. Top leg straight. Elbow under the shoulder. Drive up. Use that kickstand. Get stable. And then lift the knee if you can. That's going to put more weight into this top leg. And then if you can, lift that top foot. Hold strong. Once again, remember, you can set the toe down. That'll help with the balance. You can set the knee down. That'll help even more. Find the position that works for you today. Each side might be different. Do your best. 15 seconds here. Boom. Good. Final 10. Hug that elbow down towards the foot. Get that lat engaged. 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. All right. Landing on the back. We're gonna have feet to the sky, arms reached up, legs up crunches. Crunching up towards your toes. Big, full breaths. Let your head come down between every rep. I like to pair my breath with the movement. Big, strong exhales on that crunch up. Inhale on the return. Home stretch, 10 seconds. Awesome. All right, what do we have now? Cobra Lifts. Gonna be on your belly. Toes anchored into the mat. Toes remain anchored. Gaze is down. We're gonna lift up away from the mat and lower on down. As you lift, reach the crown of your head away from your toes. Good, yes. Take a big breath in. Feel your abs press into the mat while you lift. Good. Keeping the chin tucked a little. Neck long. Getting smoky. Awesome. All right. Last movement here. We're going to be working from high plank. We're going to do shoulder taps and leg lifts. Getting set. There we go. Feet a little wide. Going shoulder tap, leg lift, leg lift. Now, as you go into any of these movements, I want you to brace nice and hard through the torso to minimize any movement in the torso. We're trying to create as much stability in your midsection as possible right before and during those lifts and set downs. Trying to minimize the hips are gonna wanna lift and twist. Try to keep everything nice and square to the mat. You're in your home stretch here. Boom. Shoulder tap, leg lift, leg lift. Awesome. And rest there. All right. Take a little extended breather, just like a full minute to 90 seconds or so. And then you can either run your own timer, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, or you can just rewind the video and start it on over. And we'll just get right back to it. Gonna complete 2 more rounds there for a total of 3. Cheers, gang.